The Lord be with you. A reading from the Holy Gospel according to Matthew. When John the Baptist heard in prison of the works of the Christ, he sent his disciples to Jesus with this question: Are you the one who is to come, or shall we look for another? Jesus said to them in reply, Go and tell John what you hear and see. The blind regain their sight, the lame walk, lepers are cleansed, the deaf hear, and the dead are raised, and the poor have the good news proclaimed to them. And blessed is the one who takes no offense at me. As they were going off, Jesus began to speak to the crowds about John. What did you go out to the desert to see? A reed swayed by the wind? Then what did you go out to see? Someone dressed in fine clothing? Those who wear fine clothing are in royal palaces. Then why did you go out? To see a prophet? Yes, I tell you, and more than a prophet. This is the one about whom it is written, Behold, I am sending my messenger ahead of you. He will prepare your way before you. Amen, I say to you, among those born of women, there has been none greater than John the Baptist. Yet the least in the kingdom of heaven is greater than he. The Gospel of the Lord. This weekend, we celebrate the third Sunday in Advent. We're now 3 weeks into the Advent season. We've lit our third candle on the Advent wreath. And the third Sunday of Advent is also commonly known as Gaudete Sunday. Well, it's not required, but it is recommended and encouraged that the priests wear rose-colored vestments. Obviously, the rose-colored candle is lit, or pink if you'd prefer. So it is the week that's different in the season of Advent. It's that special week where pink and rose is the color. And what does that mean? Well, it's called Gaudete Sunday. And the word gaudete comes from a Latin word, gaudium, which means rejoice, joy and gladness. In essence, rejoice. And we hear it in our first reading today from the prophet Isaiah. Beautiful message, all about rejoicing. And it kind of ties into the gospel reading, where when the lame walk and the blind see and the poor have the good news proclaimed to them, there's great rejoicing and much joy and gladness. And so it's a perfect first reading to fit in to today's theme of joy and gladness and to rejoice. And so we're called as a church to rejoice. And why are we rejoicing? Well, the way that Christmas falls this year and the way that Advent falls, right now, we are 10 days away from Christmas. It is on Sunday, December 15th, the third Sunday of Advent this year, 2019, we are exactly 10 days away from Christmas. Now, how many of you, when I said that, did your heart kind of drop? And you kind of had a mini stroke of anxiety, and you're like, wow, Christmas is that soon, I haven't gotten everything ready, I didn't realize. Was that a wake-up call to you, that Christmas is in 10 days? Didn't it seem like we just started December? Didn't it seem like we just started Advent? And yet here we are 15 days into that, and only 10 days away from Christmas? That's what Gaudete Sunday is supposed to serve as for us. It's a wake-up call, a little reminder. It's to say, hey, we're getting really close. Start focusing and preparing your heart and your mind and your soul for Christ's coming at Christmas. Now, I don't want to give a long homily today, as I want you to rejoice and to be glad on this Gaudete Sunday, but also to realize how close we are to Christmas. But obviously, we've been swept up in the season throughout the month of December, maybe even dating back to Black Friday, or even before that, when we've done all this Christmas shopping, gift wrapping, cookie baking, house decorating, putting up the tree, putting the ornaments on the tree, whatever we've been doing to prepare our hearts, to prepare our house, for Christ's coming. Whatever we've been doing, we've probably been getting so worked up, so busy, so stressed, in preparing for Christmas, which is a great thing to do. There's nothing wrong with that. But have we really taken the time to prepare our mind for Christmas and our being for Christmas? How often is it, and when you go home from church today, maybe you'll experience the same thing. When you're coming home from school or from work or from the other activities that you do, and you drive down many busy streets and you look at all the beautiful Christmas decorations. You drive down your own street and you look at all your neighbors and their beautiful Christmas decorations that adorn the outside. And then you go into your driveway and you quickly dart into your garage and you get out of your car, you go into your house, and you very quickly go to whatever you have to do, whether that's homework, whether that's work at home, whether that's watching TV, playing video games, whatever you do at home, you immediately, quickly, just walk right to it and go do what you're going to do and focus on nothing else. But did you realize what you missed when you sped into your house, when you sped to that activity you're doing? Is you missed the Christmas tree. You missed your Christmas decorations. You missed your decorations outside. The lights and all the beautiful things that you put up outside. You didn't take the time to appreciate the hard work that you put into it and the beautiful Christmas spirit that puts you into. We envied our neighbors and other people's decorations, saying how great they were, how beautiful they were, yet we didn't even stop to realize how great and how beautiful our own Christmas decorations are. So during these next 9 days up until Christmas Eve, the next 10 days till Christmas, I want to challenge you. Drive very slowly into your garage or into your driveway when you're coming home. Take note of all the beautiful lights and the decorations and everything that you put up for Christmas around your house. Walk into your house, turn off all distractions, turn off your cell phone, turn off the TV. You can put on some Christmas carols, grab a cup of hot chocolate, and go sit down by a nice warm fire and just look at the beauty that is the interior of your house. The tree, the stockings, all the Christmas decorations, all the ornaments. Take time to appreciate them. Take time to acknowledge them. All that hard work that you put into them. Because pretty soon, right after Christmas, whether you wait till the Epiphany or not, when the Christmas season is actually over, before you know it, you're taking all those decorations down. And wouldn't that be sad if you didn't first take the time to realize and get into the Christmas spirit with how beautiful those decorations are? Take time, 1 minute a day, 5 minutes, 10 minutes a day, whatever you have time for. Just take a little bit of time. Tell your family you're going to do your own thing. You can invite them to do this with you. But cancel out all distractions, and that includes your family. Go to a different room. Just sit down, relax, grab a nice cup of hot chocolate, whatever you have to do, and just spend time looking at all the beauty that is in your house. And if you want to take some more time outside when you're not in your car just to glance at the decorations outside, go sit outside on your porch. Drink some hot chocolate, take out a blanket, bring out some Christmas carols on the radio, on your phone, whatever you have to do. Put away all your distractions and really appreciate the Christmas season for what it is. And then, when December 25th rolls around in 10 days, you will have been in the Christmas spirit. You will have understood the true meaning of Christmas and been ready for the nativity of the Lord. And you won't have any regrets when you're taking down your Christmas decorations. It's Gaudete Sunday. Rejoice. Be glad. It is a time and a wake-up call for all of us to realize that Christmas is closer than we thought, and to make sure that we are preparing our minds and our hearts for Christ's coming.